afternoon. My name's Jenny Kafka. I'm the president of the Sierra Nevada Logging Museum, and we're here today to introduce everybody to this beautiful memorial that has been built by my husband, Bill Kafka, to honor lumbermen that died while working in the woods. There's quite a few names on here, but we need more names. We know there's no more men out there that died in the woods, but we don't know about them yet. So we're asking you to contact us with more names so that we can add these to this monument. I'd like to introduce Ted Shannon. He was a past president of the museum, and he's got some things to say about what loggers do for all of us.
This memorial is to honor the woodsmen and the mill workers, actually, who lost their lives over a course of many years. The logging was far more dangerous, but the safety practices in the past were nothing near like they are today. But the logging was definitely the far more dangerous of the two jobs. I remember my father, he started in the woods in about 1920, a little before that. And at that time where he worked, if a man was injured, they would just drag him behind the stump where it was in the shade. And if he was still alive at the end of the day, he got to ride in on the logging train to either hospital or, of course, if he was dead, to the morgue. It wasn't that they were cruel. The logging train was the only method of transporting the injured over that big distance. And the logging train went in once a day. So it was, for many years, that was the only method of transporting someone. Yeah, and this memorial this would be for Sierra loggers and mill workers who died, well, as far back as we can discover. We need more names. We're sure there's been more people killed than this. So if anyone has any information on such a person, we would appreciate hearing about it. And while logging is still a dangerous occupation, actually, it has one of the highest fatality rates of any job. Big round logs on steep hillsides have a tendency to roll rather readily. And the lumber products which are derived from the logging and the mill workers are still in great demand today. It's very important work, and we all benefit from these loggers and mill workers. So, but our particular regards today is for these who have lost their lives, bringing in the timber products which we all need.
The reason this memorial came to be was that Earl Dalton, many years ago, was killed in the woods. He's right here, top of our list, and his family donated a huge amount of money to the museum, and so we thought we should do something to remember Earl by, and also his comrades. So the money was donated by the Dalton family. You might know them from Jackson Rancheria, but a lot of other people helped with this memorial. Alpine Tile and Stoneworks donated all of the granite back and front, and my husband Bill constructed the monument completely donated. Gateway Press of Murphy's donated the process of the granite work, and Clint's Trophies lasered the engraving of the lumberman and remembering fallen lumbermen, and this had never been done before. So it's a pretty tricky process to get this good-looking lumberman into this granite. And Nancy McLeody Meekum actually drew the picture of the lumberman, and it looks just like her husband, Kent. And the decorative rock network in Wallace provided the beautiful rock work at the bottom. And the cement and mortar came from Calaveras Pass Lumber in Arnold. So a lot of people have worked on it, and we're really, really proud of it. And we're here today on Memorial Day to share it with whoever wants to walk up the hill and see it.
I'm Dana Jorgensen. I'm District Director for Senator Dave Cox, and I'm pleased to be here today for the dedication of this memorial to fallen lumbermen. I myself worked in a lumber mill one summer, and I know it's a hard job, and I appreciate the things that these people have done to build our communities. I've been here a couple times before. Senator Cox and I came and visited with you last year, and we really enjoyed our visit. And you gave me a pencil, and I still have it, and I have it in my desk, and I used it yesterday. So thank you very much. It's great to be here today to honor the gentlemen that helped build our communities. Thanks.
Yes, we all know that being a logger is one of the most dangerous jobs that could ever have taken place. And we do have a lot of safety rules now that change that. But in the like this logging museum we have here represents 150 years going way back to the very, very dangerous areas. So our good fortune is that when we do cut trees down, they grow back, and it's not like when you take oil out of the ground or you take gold or other minerals. When they're gone, they're gone. So even though we have this tremendous danger working in the woods, it's so advantageous for the wildlife and for recreation, and people that can come from the Bay Area up here in 3 or 4 hours can enjoy. And we are just so grateful to be part of this history. We have an example of a man that's called a high climber, and he is going up this tree with cables and a chainsaw and hand saws, and he's going to limb the tree as he goes up, and then when he gets near the top, he tops the tree, and then he holds on for dear life, and after he gets his cables all stored into the top of the tree, then he either stands on the top of the tree, he's probably over 100 feet in the air, and either that or he may just sit on top of it. But they were real daredevil men and very high pay. But the reason for all the cables was that the cables were put at the top of the tree, and this is a living tree, and was worked in conjunction with the steam donkey on the ground that would bring the logs in to the landing after they had been fallen and bucked up. So that's the high climber's fun job, but he does get paid well.